This past week there's been a lack of videos, had some technical difficulties, had a few events, my birthday, had a wedding to go to, back-to-back kind of stuff. But all that aside, got a whole bunch of videos coming out. But on to the review. Today I saw Zero Dark 30 and After Earth. Starting off with Zero Dark 30, it was a movie that really could have been a documentary in my opinion. It was a good movie, terrific movie, great casting, all that. Well, I didn't know what actors were in here, honestly. I didn't know any of the actors, or maybe I did. I don't know. Either way, not really a memory that would stick out in my memory. I mean, if somebody said, hey, let's watch Zero Dark 30, then I remember it, but later on down the road, not something I'm really going to remember. Plenty of explosions, plenty of guns near the end. When they finally do kill Osama, because, after all, this is a movie of how they got him and all that biz. Pretty predictable since, of course, you know the story of what's going on. This is pretty much just the background of what really happened. Starts off with the torture scene. That definitely bumped it up some points. Love some really good torture scenes. You had the guy strung up. You had him waterboarded. You had him in the box. Deprived him of sleep. All that. It was absolutely great. Let's see. Out of 5, gonna have to give that a 3.5. I know it got a whole bunch of nominations and all that, but maybe that was just patriotism. I'm not sure. Whatever. On to the next movie, After Earth. Saw that today. It was a bland movie in an extraordinary kind of way. It was predictable, even with Will Smith and Little Will Smith. Don't know his name, but even with Will Smith and Little Will Smith, it wasn't really static. It wasn't out there. It didn't come at me with anything really surprising. One of the cool points of the movie was the little suit that Little Will Smith had on. Changed black when he was in danger. Changed white when his body was compromised with something. Whether it was too cold or he was poisoned or whatever. One of the scenes that I really had a problem with was when the eagle came down and saved him from freezing to death in the cold. What? Animals don't do that. Humans haven't been around for God knows how long. This animal isn't trained, and it was gonna eat him at first. So, that didn't really scrunch together, in my opinion. It didn't fit. Didn't fit. You had the main antagonist. You had the monster that was able to sense the fear, and Will Smith, his character, was able to, boom, just cut it all off because of a traumatic experience he had with the monsters, sometime before. But his ability to ghost, as they called it, walk through the battlefield, no fear, and start killing off the monsters that sense the fear. This got him, some high ranks. He was a real strict dad, and then you had the Little Will Smith, the son that was trying to live up to his dad's expectations. He had a traumatic experience in the past. His big sister or whatever, totally mauled by the I can't even remember what these monsters were called. It wasn't really a great monster. I mean, it had some spitting abilities, had some claws to scratch you with. It was pretty fast, pretty intelligent, able to really draw out the fear. But other than that, it wasn't really a memorable monster in my opinion. Also, Little Will Smith, his character was totally annoying. I mean, he's in the forest, monkeys coming down, trying to sniff the dude. Will Smith's like, stand down, son. Dude picks up a rock and just nails the monkey right in the head. And, lo and behold, a whole gang of monkeys starts coming up on him. Come on, come on, little Will Smith. He was throwing little temper tantrums, all throughout the movie, um, and you could see he couldn't handle himself. He should have died. That's what should have happened. But of course, as I said, this whole movie, just like Zero Dark Thirty. I mean, in Zero Dark 30, yeah, you already knew what was going to happen. In After Earth, you know what's going to happen because it's just following a really simple plot line. This was like the most bland sci-fi movie I've seen in a long time. But after all that, it had some decent graphics. Got to give them points for that, right? Good graphics. Other than that, bad movie in my opinion. Out of 5, remember? We're rating these movies out of 5. Gonna have to give this one 2.5. Not worth watching again. Not gonna rent it. Not gonna buy it on DVD. If it comes out with M. Night Shyamalan Dumble Down sequel, no thanks. No thanks. I'm not gonna check that out. After Earth, 2.5 out of 5. Thanks.